You have glasses now?
Yeah.
Stupid 4 eyes. You blind. What are you doing, man?
Actually, JD, blue light glasses. You're the blind one.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Monty.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
I'm Elon Musk's child.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
Yeah.
At least I hope a lot of things have happened this week.
You have anything?
Not really. This has probably been the quietest week I've experienced so far. I mean, I think there's. Oh, I now remember. There's like one thing
I found them.
Found them
almost immediately. $12.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Monty's glasses.
I have a few things, you know.
Well, let's start with what you got then.
So there's this game show in Poland called Do I Know That Voice? I just realized my camera was still on.
I know that voice? And
it's like
first voice is money.
No, it's a singing competition. It's like the Masked Singer. You know what the Masked Singer is, right?
No, but I'm guessing it's just a singing talent show kind of thing.
Yeah,
but they're like
they wear
blind or masks or something. I don't know.
They wear like very elaborate costumes and stuff.
I see.
But then you have to guess who's singing, and it can be literally any celebrity. And then sometimes like it's definitely not them singing. Sometimes
it's a celebrity.
Yeah, it's a celebrity,
so
but then it's also
it's people who are competing that you would know who they are.
Yeah, it could literally be anybody. I think Ninja was on it once.
Yeah, pulls his mask off. Starts doing the Fortnite dance.
Yeah, there's a Japanese Masked Singer one where they had Ryan Reynolds as a guest once. That's not a joke, but also his costume was like super cheap. It's just him in his button-up shirt with like a plastic mask and gloves.
And
it's like, who is it?
Who is this?
So it's so funny, the video of it.
What is Ryan Reynolds? Ding, ding, ding.
But can you say that in Japanese?
Ryan the Ronaldo.
And then you play fucking the Gundam theme song behind it.
No, it's the Japanese gong, and then yo.
It's fucking yo.
Yeah. Wow, that was the weakest one I've ever heard. Continue what you were gonna say.
I think it's called Do You Know That Voice? And it's gone into some controversy recently.
Some controversy?
Some controversy, as many of the topics I have to talk about today are. That's
perfect. I love talking about controversies and political stuff, like how you like to bring it up every single episode now.
It's not my fault.
Remember before that it wasn't like apolitical at all, and now it's all of a sudden
everything's so political now.
I don't know about that one, James. I think you've changed.
Yeah, I stopped having to talk
ever
about
since
my workers.
Ever since you hopped on TikTok.
No, I stopped having to talk about my workers who threaten my life every day as a topic, and now I talk about anything else.
Now you talked about things that aren't so personal to you.
Yeah, so I've sent you a video. You don't have to watch it with the audio because I'll explain it to you. But
yeah. Did you send me a video though? I don't see anything.
I'm sending it to you right now. Like I said, I'm sending a video. It's not sending very fast, but I'll explain it as it sends. So basically, they got into some controversy for a blackface, JD.
Man, what's with you and blackfaces, man? Videos about blackface seem to get recommended to you, or you find them like a lot.
Because
there's something I follow you want to tell me, James?
It's because I follow people who talk about the topic, so it's kind of always in like.
So that's it, huh?
Yeah, I follow.
Why do I not believe that?
Well, anyways, so this white celebrity in Poland did blackface.
Oh, see, it's a different culture, James. Come on, man. You already know. You already know this.
I hate when people make that excuse.
You already know this. Come on, stop hating on Poland. You know who else hated on Poland in history?
I'm Polish, JD. I'm allowed to. But yeah, no. He did an impersonation of Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
And he goes from literally ghost white to very bad.
He turns into Kendrick Lamar. I don't know who Kendrick Lamar. I don't know what Kendrick Lamar looks like. So
I don't either. But I'm going to tell you this: that's not Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Oh, and in the audience, you can see another contestant in blackface. She has
They're just
she has blonde
cosplaying as their
hair.
favorite idols. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that.
No,
It's just
it's
something
not.
that Kuba Shamaglachkowski would like to do normally. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
you
think
got the
they
name
nailed
right.
it. Yeah.
But JD, it's okay because they show a picture of Kendrick Lamar. I do not think he looks
Oh,
like
do
Kendrick
they
Lamar
in the
still.
video? I only watched the first 5 seconds
Yeah, at
when he was
26
doing
seconds,
the when he was doing the glow up.
pictures of they show a picture of Kendrick Lamar and the white guy.
Oh, I see.
And then they show another one who dressed as
DJ Khaled.
let's see, Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
And it's so bad. They even do they do a literal transition edit to show what they look like, and it's so bad. Another guy did Drake. Again, does not look like Drake. Is actually too dark.
Hmm.
It's
Actually,
he also doesn't look like Drake normally, so it doesn't work. And then a guy did Kanye.
come on, James.
And
There's very few people who look like Drake.
no, I know, but I'm also saying they're not even getting actual hey, maybe
Yeah.
you look like this person. They look nothing like them.
No, the dude who's what was it? Who's cosplaying as Drake? I thought he was DJ Khaled for a second.
I was like, he doesn't look like Drake.
He looks more like DJ Khaled than he does Drake.
He looks like if
I think
DJ
it might be
Khaled had,
because of the jacket. He's wearing like this really big puffy jacket.
No, it's the face as well, but it's also like
face
if
is there
DJ
too.
Khaled had a bad sunburn.
Oh, it's like if DJ Khaled got taken over by an alternate, but they couldn't replace him all the way fully.
Dude,
So it's
his
like an
face is so fucking
89%.
droopy, the Polish guy.
It's like an
Oh my God.
89% completed alternate of DJ Khaled.
God, and then the Kanye one, it's like they hide it behind glasses.
The Kanye
Oh
one.
God.
God, you can't wear glasses now. Come on.
Yeah, the glasses are cheating. No,
Yeah, that's cheating.
really
You got to
bad.
show up the whole black face.
It's so bad. They
That's funny.
they won. The ones that did blackface won, by the way.
Oh, of
And
course.
that's a big part
That's
of the
because they look
controversy,
exactly like the person that they're
Mhm.
that they're cosplaying as.
Sure, man. Go back and look at the Beyonce one again.
I also don't know what Beyonce looks like. So
Not that.
wait, did they have a picture of Beyonce in there?
No, they just had
No,
her. I
it just has
thought they
it's
had a
her and
side-by-side. They
she.
did a side by side for
It's her
everybody
like
else, but
before and
yeah.
after her cosplay.
This is also for $10,000 of
10,000
Polish money, by the way.
Polish dollars.
10,000
Okay.
Polish.
What's that like? $200 normally, or
God, this is so bad, dude. It's like,
I mean, I think it's pretty funny.
oh God, it's funny because it's like, how can you be so fucking
It's funny because
unaware?
because to me, I can't even believe this is real. There's like an aspect to where it's like, it's so goofy and what is it? So goofy, so surreal. That I didn't think any
Yeah.
this seems like a bit that someone would do, like for like they actually have it's just a bit, but it's actually real.
When I first saw it, because I didn't see the full thing, I literally just saw the clip of him singing and nothing else was with it. And I was looking at it, I'm like, what? Why does he? Because I didn't know it was supposed to be Kendrick Lamar. I just thought it was like.
Oh really? I mean, I saw
yeah.
the second I saw a picture of it, I thought it was Kendrick Lamar.
You didn't even know who Kendrick Lamar was.
Let's see. No. I'm gonna cut out the part where I said I don't know what Kendrick Lamar looks like, and now replace that with what I just said. So
They have, oh my God, two of the pictures they have of Kendrick Lamar are the exact same, and one of them has the background cut out and it's put on blue and it's zoomed in but also squished.
Polish singing competition says it's very surprised to receive complaints over the show's use of blackface.
Yeah, because they've been doing this for years.
Yeah, I was about to say. They're like,
And only now that
why is it a problem now? It's
it's the same. It's the same thing with Transformers Earthspark. Despite the thing that had the non-binary character was from over a year ago, people are getting mad about it now because only now they're realizing it's there. By people, I mean conservatives. But in this case, it's like this is a normal person's reaction to being upset over this. This is not okay. This is so fucking far. Also, he says the N-word several times.
Well, of course, because he's singing. I'm guessing they're singing their songs,
Yeah, Kendrick
right?
Lamar song.
Right, and they probably have the N-word in them.
Yes, but also they didn't have to sing them.
I mean, that's true. But were they going to win the 10,000 Polish dollars if they weren't going to sing it?
They could have just not. They could have just not done blackface.
Oh, that's true. But now they're 10,000 Polish dollars richer.
Insane take.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, 10,000 Polish dollars is 10,000 Polish dollars, James.
Yeah, and how much is that in American?
I need to Google that. I don't know how much it is.
We're just gonna do what is that? $3?
What the fuck are Polish dollars?
What is that? $5?
Yeah, we're just so unapologetically American. We think every single foreign currency is like a fraction worth of a dollar.
God, no, it's so embarrassing though because it's very reminiscent
zloty.
of the.
Is that how you pronounce Polish money? Zloty.
Maybe.
It's a ZLOTY. Hey, I was pretty close. I was about 10 times off though. I said $200, but it's actually 2,200, 2,300 ish.
That is so embarrassing. That is not enough to do blackface. Holy shit!
It's still a decent amount of money, James. I mean,
for me,
$2,300
be paid to do it. But holy shit, does that not seem like
I could probably be convinced to be paid to do it if it wasn't recorded and no one's ever going to talk about it. Then no one would know, and I'd be $2,300 richer.
Just like our next topic.
Well, obviously, I won't be like our next topic because no one would know. Yeah, you did. Dude, that kind of joke would be like something like William or one of my other friend group would send. They're like, "Hey, JD, I found this funny new manga. Check this out."
Okay, so before we go on, this the blackface situation is very reminiscent of the Polish, or not Polish, but I think Russian girl doing the Spider-Verse cosplay.
Yeah, the hilarious Spider-Girl cosplay.
Spider-Punk
cosplay, right?
Yeah, and it's so bad.
Oh, the Polish dollar since has dropped a little bit since
because it's a lot of people doing the same exact excuses too.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're fucking going oh, what was it? They're going, what's wrong with it? It's just for competition. It's just for a show. It's like, yeah, that's the problem.
It's a show, James. It's a bit. I mean,
yeah, they're going like, no, it's just a bit. It's just a bit. It's funny.
I mean, why are you even angry about it, James? You're not even Kendrick Lamar or Beyonce or what was the other one? Drake. You're not the one being impersonated. Why are you mad?
Who's the other one? Drake or Kanye? You know, two people we've talked about pretty much.
Kanye, that's right. I didn't say Kanye. Because I don't know who Kanye is. I only know Ye now.
Ye?
How many times I tell you this, James? It's not Ye. That's disrespectful, dude.
Dead naming.
So anyway, what was this second thing you sent me?
So the second thing, which I have more stuff for, a clearer image of that second image there, by the way.
The second image seems like you just took a screenshot of the title, the thumbnail of the TikTok you were looking at.
No, that's a Google image, but that is on a TikTok. I didn't want to save the TikTok though because I wanted to talk about it. But a webtoon called Get Schooled, which I've never read, but from what I've assumed, I
haven't heard of it.
It's a sort of like, hey, here's this high school full of a bunch of horrible, shitty people that are all psychopaths.
Well, they seem to have nailed that, I think, from that.
Yeah, and this
is that
this
you,
character,
James? Actually, did they draw? Is that you in there?
That's actually a Renegade.
I didn't know you made Renegade that kind of character. But then again, I mean, I guess we haven't really met any person of color yet, so I guess we wouldn't have been able to see it
in the fucking D&D campaign.
Yeah,
we did. By the way, we've met so many.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then I must have just not known.
The shopkeeper kid, remember?
Oh, thank God then.
Who I forgot. Oh, Benry B or something. Ben B or some shit. Anyways, so the controversy.
Should we explain what this is? I don't think they've seen this. Let me explain. Explain what that is. What this is.
So
in the exact words that the guy says, please.
Mm-hmm.
Uncensored.
What the fuck?
And now the next one.
FXXKING.
No, without the censoring.
But there is no without one. It's just with censored. It's only censored.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what it is.
Do I?
I mean, you must have. You're the one who says it's problematic, and yeah, so you must know what it is then.
It is problematic because this is how this webtoon. Firstly, it was already getting some flack for how it depicted black characters in general.
Yeah.
But then the webtoon decided, hey, I'm going to have our characters start being horribly racist. So
I mean, I guess that would do it.
So the webtoon introduced black characters to the story, and how they do that by having the black characters be horrible people right off the rip. And you can make a black character a horrible person in your story, but
No,
when you
I don't think
draw
you
them
can.
this inaccurately, by the way,
No, I don't
this
think you
is
can.
to explain, by the way, the way that they draw a black character is so just not how anybody looks.
I mean, they're not white, so there you go.
It essentially looks like they drew just one of the characters that an Asian character, because this is a Japanese webtoon.
Yeah.
It looks like, oh wait, no, I think it's Korean. It looks like they drew one of their Korean characters and then just added Sambo lips to them, and then changed the skin color and made the hair a different color.
Yeah.
Sambo lips, by the way, are the inaccurate outlines around a person's mouth to indicate that they're black.
What?
That's something that like
is that a technical term, James?
It is. Because it's based on a racism thing that dates back to like old school racist depictions and stuff. But like stuff like One Piece is kind of a thing that does it with Usopp and whatnot.
Oh, where they make like the lips like really thick, or
yeah,
okay.
where it's the thick line going around the lips to indicate that they have big lips, which is
Uh-huh.
a very horrible stereotype, which is not true for like in all cases and whatnot. But it's also like the way it's depicted is usually in a very racist depiction and whatnot. In this, it's not doing it super bad, but it's very clear that that wasn't there. Like, that's not how that's their design. They just literally drew what one of their Korean characters would be.
Wait, so he had a different design before, or
no? Like, it doesn't look like they're trying to draw a black character, like a character who's black. It just looks like they're just drawing like a Korean character and then added the Sambo lips and a nose onto it, and then changed the character's skin tone and hair. Like, it doesn't look like they tried to draw a black character, is what I'm saying. Which, because, like, the orange bowl cut is so bad, and it's like...
I think it's pretty funny.
It's just really bad. Cut. So, they were in a lot of trouble for the fact
that... So how would you draw a black character then, James?
I've actually drawn a few, but, not like this. It's very simply put, just not like this.
Yeah, you would draw them like how you draw a regular black person looking like, or
yeah, I can recommend getting an art book on how to draw diversely and stuff, because I do have one of those. I like to refer to it whenever I'm not sure how to draw a certain thing, like hair for other cultures and whatnot. But
oh, now you respect older cultures.
Yeah, and it's not racism. JD.
I mean, it's just a part of all other cultures. I mean, you would agree that
not
racism is a part of our culture too, right?
It's not, though.
It's America.
It's not.
It's a part of our culture. Embedded in there, man.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. That doesn't make it okay. That's one of those
things.
Well,
it doesn't have to be, but it is, James. That's reality
like my dad's
right there.
My dad's like, well, people were bad back then. And I'm like, that doesn't make it okay now. We can critique them in retrospect.
Well, you don't respect your elders, boy.
You revisionist historians. Well, too bad. I can call George Washington a horrible person because his teeth were made of slave teeth. Anyways.
You don't know that.
I do, though. That's actual
history. Where did you hear that at, huh?
The fucking wooden teeth shit that we were taught
where did you hear about that, huh?
Actual
What are
history
your
books.
TikTok men's?
No, I learned it from Adam Ruins Everything. Yeah, so then they decided, hey, let's have, because these black characters are horrible people, let's have them get in a fight with one of the other horrible characters, because everybody in this book series is a horrible character, and they'll just call him the N-word.
Yeah, sure.
And this is a very popular webtoon, by the way. Get Schooled, I've learned. But I wouldn't know, since I only read Scoop and Shag.
Yeah, I mean, I read manga and stuff, but I've never heard of... I think I might have seen...
You've probably seen...
I've probably seen ads for Get Schooled and not realize it was Get Schooled. But, yeah. I never actually read it, so...
It's just very, like, tone deaf for what it's trying to do.
I feel like it's, like, trying to be edgy, I guess, if every character is just a terrible person. Like, if you want to see a train crash, then you just read this one.
Essentially, yeah. This is a comic that
nothing goes well, everything is chaos. It's been pulled. It's over?
Been pulled. It was removed. This comic was removed, and I think the whole webtoon got taken down, and they released a statement.
No.
No, this is just bad though. Like you can't just like draw a very inaccurate depiction of a black person, say the N-word.
You tell that to all of Asian culture. for the past however many years.
I have. It's one of the reasons I don't watch shit like One Piece
Yeah,
sometimes.
I get it, James. That's why you went to watch Avatar. You don't like the Japanese. That's fine. I don't like them either.
Wait, it's why I what?
Huh?
Wait, it's
All right,
why
let's
I what?
move on then, huh?
Okay, let's move on, JD. Elon Musk has had a third child in secret. Are you aware of
Ooh.
this?
A secret third child?
Uh-huh.
Like what? Like is this like like a illegitimate one, or is it like his with his wife?
No, it's a legitimate one between
Okay.
him and Grimes, but it was just like not a very public one that he had.
Sure. I mean, I'm fine with you wanting to keep your kid birth a secret. I don't have to know about it.
And
But I do
this
want to know
kid-
about it because I want to know what his name is.
yeah, and here we go. And here's the game we're playing, JD. I'm gonna list you 3 names, and you're gonna guess which one is one I created for our Transformers D&D game, and which one's the kid's actual name.
Oh, I bet I can get it right.
I bet you probably won't. Is the name Swift Siren?
That
Is
doesn't
the
sound
name Hammer Vortex?
right. Uh-huh.
Or is the name Techno Mechanicus?
Techno Mechanicus?
Techno Mechanicus.
Who were the other ones?
Hammer Vortex.
Hammer Vortex and Swift something?
Swift Siren.
Swift Siren. Which one is the edge? Which, if I was in middle school, which one would I think was the coolest?
If I was
I
if I was writing Get Schooled.
I don't think it's Swift Siren because that one has like alliteration to it. So it's either Hammer. What was it again? Hammer something.
Hammer Vortex.
Hammer Vortex or Techno
Mechanicus.
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 I feel like the obvious one is Techno Mechanicus, but maybe it's too obvious. But maybe I shouldn't second guess myself. I'm gonna go with Techno Mechanicus.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Are you locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
Are you going orange?
Nope. But I'm locking it in.
Going orange means you're locking it in. That's just how they say it in some regions where they play. Do you want
I
to be
don't
familiar?
respect the culture if they say it like that. What is the answer,
Well, Jenny,
James?
that's how they say it in China, and you've lost.
No!
No, you're
I can't
right. It
believe
is
it.
Techno
Yeah,
Mechanicus.
that's what I thought.
What a horrible parent this man is.
Techno Mechanicus. Whew. Man, that's a pretty solid name. Dude, I wish I went to school with a guy named Techno Mechanicus.
I have a whole fucking
I would try to
list of
become
names,
friends with
I
him
was
and then
like, none of these sound as
betray him
stupid.
by getting a whole group of try to get the entire school to laugh at him for no fault of his own.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, if Elon Musk ever goes broke, his kids are gonna get so fucking bullied. Dude, fucking ZAE 1641 or whatever it was.
XA21 something.
Yeah, XAE. I
think one of his
whatever
kids' name is like, was it? No, that was another one. I don't
It's
know.
named after like my favorite aircraft, my wife's favorite number, our favorite symbol.
And I just like jammed it all together. So let that sink in.
Is the kid's
That's so
name.
funny.
Let that sink in.
Oh man. Yeah, Techno Mechanicus. Whew.
By the way,
Thank you for giving me the title to this. No, I was kidding. Is there a picture of his new kid yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I got
But
to
if
pull up
there
a
is, it would
picture
be like
of just
an
Elon Musk then.
Put Elon Musk.
The title is "Let's Celebrate the Birth of Techno Mechanicus."
Elon Musk's name over the Get Schooled
Can you
screenshot.
can you type that name into the chat so I don't misspell it?
Yeah.
Just so I wouldn't want to like disrespect anyone. So
I think that's how it's spelled. Let me double check.
Techno Mechanic. It is exactly how I thought it would be spelled. So what did he base off that name from, huh?
Mechanicus. Not Mechanicus. It's Mechanicus.
Okay, Mechanicus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's one less syllable in there.
So the cam is not there, but essentially it does not matter because it's still a stupid name.
Techno Mechanimus? Oh no,
There you go. I corrected
Mechanicus.
it.
Techno Mechanicus. So what's the inspiration behind that name? It's like his his favorite childhood hero and what he does for a job and
everybody thinks it's based on a Warhammer.
oh, it's a Warhammer thing?
No, everybody thinks it's a Warhammer thing, but
Oh,
no
they
one's
think
really
it's a
decided.
Warhammer. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh.
I think there's a picture of the baby, but it has a filter on it.
I don't need a picture of the baby. I need a picture of Elon Musk. That's what I'll use as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, this man has cursed his kids to never have happy lives.
I mean, they can have happy lives. They'll just have really bad names, and that, I don't think that'll ruin your life. But if your life is ruined, I would assume that's probably a big part of it.
By the way, the Get Schooled chapter that got put out is being referred to as just the racism chapter. Simply,
is it 125? Because that's what the text says on one of the images you sent me. Be after reading chapter 125.
It is, but I was going to say it's being referred to as the racism chapter.
The racism chapter. I'm surprised they haven't like gotten racist earlier. I feel like if you were gonna make even like a semi-realistic, well, I guess this is a Korean. Is it a Korean school based in a Korean school?
It is, but also by the way, I did find another image from Get Schooled.
I was about to say if it was like an American school, that frame would be like the like one of the first pages on the first chapter of. If you had a concept like Get Schooled.
There's some text in it, and this might explain a bit why.
There's a TL note or something.
So the text says from one of the images earlier.
So is the original actually racist, or is it just through localization they decided to make it into a?
It's very racist because one of the things that said one of the like blocks of text within the chapter says the only pure Korean in my class was me, and then it shows a bunch of kids with like darker skin tones, and he's like Snow White.
I know you say that these guys don't look like black, but I don't think these anime guys look like Korean guys either. Like I don't think
I don't. But also I don't think the way that he's depicting black people look like even near like black people don't have that haircut. You will never find one.
Now you're gonna
so genuine.
If there's gonna be one black dude with that haircut, and he's gonna be like, "Wait a minute, I know what he's talking about." I saw Get Schooled chapter 125, and I have that haircut.
It's it's so bad, dude. Holy shit!
I think it's pretty funny.
It's apparently this was a very liked webtoon. Like I'm just saying, apparently this was a very liked webtoon and stuff, and then this just sort of like came out of nowhere because it's like, I get they're shitty, but what's with the sudden like spike of racism?
Well, I mean, shitty people can be racist,
Yeah, but it's like
would you say that all racists are shitty?
It's like if in Chainsaw Man they didn't have all the like pedophilia like and grooming laced throughout it, and then just suddenly all at once in one entire chapter made it all about that. If they didn't have the whole theme of grooming as a constant thing throughout Chainsaw Man, and they just put that in one chapter like just suddenly.
Wait, so Get Schooled, the only racist thing was this? Like just all of a sudden chapter 125?
Yeah, like they
got hit by the 125,
but then like they'd shown like bad depictions of people of color, but then it was like all of a sudden it was like heavy racism, like heavy. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I don't know.
Time for me to read up on Get Schooled.
I'm gonna read this and Scoob and Shag at the same time. Bounce back and forth.
Scoob and Shag, you see Mickey Mouse turn into like an evil god. You're like, oh man, that sucks. And you go right to 125.
Oh man.
Oh geez, Scoob.
Oh geez, Scoob. What the fuck?
Oh geez, Scoob. All these black people in my class. I think I'm about to pull a gamer move on them.
Oh god, dude, it's I don't know, man.
Well, I know.
So yeah, also the black kid was being, apparently in the chapter, he was being violently racist towards the Asians.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you have one character who's racist, why not just make every character racist? Well, actually, that's not racism because it's just the truth.
Apparently, I don't know if this is said, but I'm seeing some things that are saying, apparently they insinuated that it's harder for a white kid in America than a black kid. Apparently that's something that they say in it. I'm not entirely sure, but
well, like one of the characters in the comic says,
"If you're not just a piggy, then you must be a black piggy." Then what the fuck? There's so many out of context panels
I
from
feel
this
like
chapter. Holy shit.
I don't know if that really lands. Like if you were going to make a racist insult, I don't think that one really. I feel like there are better ways to go about it.
Oh no. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just finding more and more as we're talking.
Yeah, I can't wait for you. Well, I'm pretty sure your whole feed's already filled with that kind of stuff. So,
So anyways, other than that,
I mean, I got one topic I want to talk about.
Yeah, what's your one topic?
Yeah, it's about Unity. Have you heard about
Yeah,
the
so
Unity
that was
game
one of the
engine?
ones I had, but okay, yeah.
Yes. So I heard about this like 2-ish days ago. So the Unity decided to update like their terms of service or like the licensing agreement or something.
Yeah.
And they're going to make it so that if one of your games that was made using Unity gets like over, I think like 200,000 downloads or something, you'd have to pay like 20 cents every download past that. Or
Yeah.
I think it's if you made above a certain amount of money. Like if you make over $200,000. No, I think I'm thinking of a different thing. I think it's download. It was download based. So if your game gets downloaded a bunch, then you'd past a certain point you'd have to start paying them money for it.
Money.
And everybody did.
Sorry, did I throw you off?
That was Unity when they were deciding this plan.
Money,
like,
money.
And then like
Everybody
they
stopped using their
post it.
system.
They post that like the notification, the license update, and then they start getting blasted by every single person on social media. And they're like, ah! That's when they start dying.
I saw somebody say, hey, Unity can change how they want to do this process and charge you whatever they want. And I was about to be like upset about it and everything.
That's true.
And they were like, but
Legally,
we can
that's
also
true.
choose not to use their system and constantly report them for the shitty things they're doing and then bankrupt their company and fuck those people up.
That's
And I'm
also
like,
true.
And
Yeah, I mean, if Unity wants to change their license agreement so that you'd have to pay them when it passed a certain amount of downloads, they can do that. I mean,
and also for every time it's downloaded or like re-downloaded too.
That's fair. I mean, they're the ones who made Unity that decide how it gets used and stuff, I guess. And if
really
they decide
cool
that they want to
doing
go scorch earth and no one wants to go on the platform, they can do that too. I'm totally cool
It's
with
also
that.
the fact that they're choosing to do this after people have used it. It's not like a thing that they decided on like a new version of it. It's like this is just it for it.
This is it. Yeah. I thought they're pulling literally like a I don't know if it's like they're not even thinking ahead.
Right.
It's like they're thinking that everyone is stuck using Unity, like they have like a monopoly on the game engine industry or something, and they forget that like Unreal Engine exists and
I was about to
other
say,
engines
like,
exist. They're like literally every
Engine's
game
right
developer
there.
uses Unity, so I think we're set if we kind of just tweak it a bit and make a bit more money. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure a lot of different studios, game devs, have just pulled out, or at least in the future they'll probably just not use Unity anymore. I mean, there's other engines that you could learn to use.
I mean, I've heard Unreal Engine is pretty easy to use and is pretty good.
Well, it's also like I think that might be like the leading
number one
Unreal Engine
right now.
5 right now. That one's like the new dog on the street. So
I think Halo Infinite was made in Unreal.
it might be an Unreal 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I think Unreal 4 was also used for Security Breach.
Unreal 4 is also used for Payday 2 or Payday 3. So there you go.
Guys, steal the program.
Yeah. So
Guys.
Yeah, I mean Unity. I mean, I'm not a successful game engine company, and so I don't really know what financial decisions are like best for the company. But I don't really see this one as a good one. So
hey,
I don't really know what they're thinking.
I don't know what you guys need to do, but it's not this at least.
But also, if I was gonna make a game, I probably wouldn't do it in Unity anymore. And it's really funny because a lot of people who already have like really popular indie games that are made in Unity, like
oh yeah, this is gonna hit indie games fucking hard.
I think one of the things with that new update was even if like your game was like already made, it would still apply to it. So like if you made your game back like 3 years ago in Unity, once that update hits, every single download past a certain amount, you'd have to pay money. So
That's
yeah,
so fucking shitty and like scummy.
yeah. I'm not sure how free to play Unity games would go in that direction. I'm not sure if they have like a
JD,
both a
Unity
download
also didn't
limit.
think about that question.
I'm they must have not thought about a lot of things, but maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe
They
it's like
just said we
maybe
need
this is like the
money,
most successful,
money.
like lucrative decision they've ever made. Like who knows? We won't know
Let that
until
sink
January.
in,
We won't know until
fellas.
January 1st when the like the update actually
January
goes
6th.
live. No, James, run it back. This is not political. You're like shaking, about to explode in a political rant. Anyway, so
4 score and 7 years ago.
yeah, we won't know until January 1st. But I know like previously successful Unity games, some of them are like getting taken down on that day when the license agreement is saying it's going to go live.
I mean, I bet I can understand why they would. That's just such a
Well, it's because it's going
again
to
just
cost them too
a
much
shitty
money.
and scummy thing for them to do.
I'm pretty sure like I don't exactly know how much it is, but I think there was an estimate like around like if there was 200,000 downloads of your game, you'd have to pay like 20K or something. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of money for a relatively low download limit if your game is like pretty popular.
Right.
Because I know there are some indie games made in Unity that have like way more downloads than 200,000. So, you know, one of them going down is one that I thought I was going to play or might play in the future on Steam. But if I want to do that, I have to buy it before January 1st because they're going to delist it if this license goes up. Cult of the Lamb. You ever heard of it?
Oh wait, what? That fucking sucks.
Yeah, those
I
guys
like
are like,
Cult of the Lamb. That's such
yeah,
a good game.
that was made in Unity, so they're like, yeah, we're not gonna, we're not gonna do this with Unity, so we're delisting it if it goes live.
I wonder what that means they'll do then. Like, are they gonna? Dude, is fucking
I don't
Castle
know. I don't
Crashers
know
made
if they're
in
gonna
Unity?
delist it and try to like remake it in a
Recreate the
different
game?
engine, and then relist it again. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, you can't really blame them since if they don't delist it and people still buy it, it's going to cost them like way more money than they'll ever make. So, yeah, sad to see it go. I mean, I think there's some other games that are going to like following that same path, but I don't really remember their names off the top of my head.
Okay, thankfully, Castle Crashers is not made in Unity. I think it's
What's that
I think
game?
it
I don't even know what
predates
that game
Unity
is.
as well.
Yeah, it was made in the 1950s game engine. The same game engine that Pong was made in.
This will surprise you. Castle Crashers actually doesn't have a game engine. It's a live feed, and you just input stuff, and they do it on sticks. These are actual just moving paper cutouts.
It actually did use a game engine. It just used a specific program. Like we just programmed it straight into the language. Like it was just
Into
full
the
in
Xbox.
there.
It's hardwired.
We hard stamped it into the hard drive. So
you know how for a while a bunch of like Apple iPhones had a U2 on it? Yeah, it's just like that. You can't get it off.
I mean, that's nice. Yeah.
But yeah, that's very unfortunate. I really liked Cult of the Lamb. I think that's also getting an animated show pretty soon.
Oh, really?
Maybe not anymore though.
Nah, they'll still do it. Come on.
Speaking of strikes.
All right, James. Lay it on me.
The Marvel VFX teams, like the giant conglomerate of them that are just
the ones that you just shit on like all the time. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, I think I remember something like, all Endgame CG was shit, and every CG was shit.
Here's the thing. I'm talking about the quality of the
Flash
CG
was all right.
I don't think that. I do think the Flash CG is it's okay. But also, these are also okay, but I expect more from them because they're the number ones and whatnot. But also, I think my problem has never been with the teams, but the quality of the product they put out.
But I mean, there's plenty.
Okay, hey JD, I'll mute you. Sorry.
So they went on strike?
Yeah, no, they went on strike, and then immediately, I think once they went on strike, they unionized, and I think Marvel is like met their demands pretty like quickly.
Pretty much instantly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they've unionized and now they're coming together. And let me see if I can pull up a list of what their demands are
Ew,
for their union.
unions.
Yeah, wow, man, you sound just like all the fucking TikTok influencers who are like, no, actually, this union's really bad and it's gonna actually impact us and harm us, and it's so bad and they're so greedy. These writers and actors, they're so fucking
They're so
greedy.
greedy. I mean,
They're
like,
so
dude, they
greedy.
want to get paid more, even though in-game CG was shit. Like, come on, man. Like, that was terrible. And I want to get paid more for that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find a list of the demands.
Hmm.
I'm just seeing stuff that's saying that but yeah, they voted to
I want.
unionize
Is the writers'
unanimously.
strike still happening, or is that
It is. It is
okay?
happening, and it's
Thank God.
they. I think they just sent out an email telling the writers and actors that they are going back to the table with the companies to have a discussion.
Okay, I kind of wanted to go longer because I want another Transformers 2. So, yeah.
I also want that, but also
You know, out of all the Transformers movies we watched, I still think 2 is my favorite one.
so shit, and that's a
In
writer's
the
strike
same sense, in
one.
the same sense that Spider-Man 3 is my favorite of one of the Spider-Mans.
I can, yeah. If we're going by that sense, I can understand.
Yep.
I
It's the
think
same concept there.
I think if we sat down and joked about the movies, we'd enjoy Spider-Man 3 the most.
If I was going to watch any of the Spider movies with a friend, I would watch Spider-Man 3.
But not Morbius. That one was painful. Even though we had jokes, that one was
Yeah, there
painful.
were still some jokes in there, but I mean, I thought it was pretty all right.
It was okay, but it was like it's just not you know.
It definitely wasn't Meg 2. It was worse than Meg 2.
I think the only reason Meg 2 was even good is because we were in an empty theater and I was able to get up. I was able to
You
get
were
up
able to
and
make
leave.
visual gags in reaction to the stupid scenes that were happening in Meg 2.
I really love that we got to just go in and have an empty theater so we could just be loud. You didn't have to be quiet during
Actually,
this
the only
fucking
person who's
movie.
loud was me. You were just seething most of the time.
Except for the times I yelled "what."
Yeah, except for the times where you couldn't contain your like seed, and you had to cope. So they would be like you have to swim outside in the underwater for 30 seconds, and you're like what?
Except for the times I stood at the screen like the guy from Get Schooled.
And he's like, you like your drink? Is like, what'd you do to my drink? You what?
What'd you do to my drink?
What'd you do to my drink? I eat. You what?
Okay, so I haven't been able to find a list of demands, but essentially they're just talking about the untenable working conditions and the long hours and 7-day work weeks where they don't actually get to finish projects and have to hand off unfinished work, and they're
They're
tired
just
of doing that.
complaining. They're just weak.
No, but I've talked I think I've talked about this on the podcast before at least, but I've said I
Maybe.
don't like that Marvel rushes out this work because it's
Yeah,
like
I think you did say that.
the
Yeah. So you don't need to say it anymore because we already know.
yeah.
James, why are you having sympathy for these people? I mean, they push out like these lackluster products. I mean, I'm just
JD, these people wrote somehow Palpatine
listen.
returns. They don't deserve no lamb.
Yeah.
Dude, so many people have done that shit. I've like wanted to throw my head through a fucking wall.
Oh, I'm sorry, James. I know you love Palpatine Returns, but I don't.
But no,
So
it's my whole thing of like, yeah, people deserve to have jobs that they can work at where it's livable conditions. But also, people should be allowed to have the freedom to write shit and not have to meet constant
sure,
company demands for stuff like somehow Palpatine returns and bullshit like that.
that's true. And people should have the freedom to shit on the writers for writing that kind of bullshit. So,
Yeah, the writers who didn't have a choice.
I don't care if you had a choice or not. You did it
Hey,
anyway.
JD, there's literally two versions of that movie that are out. The one that the writers wrote and the one that the company made them wrote. The one that the company made them wrote
I
is the
mean,
one
there's
that's
two
out.
versions, but if you shit on someone's
taking
desk
my
and then you
headphones
clean the bathroom, I mean, there's
So
you still
there's
shit
two
on the
versions of
desk.
the movie out. The one that came out in theaters and the one
Hmm.
that's only in storyboards, concept art, and a rough script. And that
Yeah.
one is so much better because it's actually a really good product that tells a very good fan like focused story. Not
Yeah,
just
okay, but
hey,
you
what
know,
bullet points do we have to hit as a company?
yeah, but you
Okay,
know,
I put the headphones back on.
Do you care about the shit that's on your doorstep, or the fact that your neighbor who left that shit on your doorstep also cleaned your bathroom? I mean, there's still shit on the doorstep.
Hey JD, you know what? It would be awesome if my neighbor did clean my bathroom after he showed my doorstep, but unfortunately he doesn't. He just stands in my fucking walkway and stares at me and goes, "Oh, you got a problem, huh?
What's your problem?"
What are you gonna do about it?
And then you have to sit there and just take it because you're a beta cuck.
And then I have to
And then
grab
you're
his
like,
head
you're
and
like,
throw him through a
I'm not
fucking
gonna
window
do
like that
anything.
cop to that kid in New York at the Kaizenat riot.
Yeah, and then you're gonna pull a kid at the Kaizenat ride and start dancing on his car.
Start emoting.
Yeah, start Fortnite dancing on his car. You pull a I show speed, pull down your pants right in front of him.
God, I showed it.
I show me.
Insane. I show peen. Yeah, but they unionize. They're tired of like the horrible conditions that they have, and it's such a nice change of pace. I'm so glad that they did it.
Sure.
And I hope that the demands are met. So they weren't met. By the way, they unanimously decided to unionize.
Okay.
Yeah, they are striking, so it's good for them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I believe people should have the freedom to be communists too, just like an Oppenheimer.
Okay. What, you expect me to dispute that?
No, I'm just saying.
JD, you trying to do a debate live stream?
Debate. Yeah, okay, let's have a debate. Obama, and I get up on my chair, start dancing. You know, we should do a parody of those videos where it's like debate live stream, go, and then I'm doing that bit where it's like they just say like Obama or Trump and they start dancing. But then you are trying to actually debate me.
Dude,
you're trying to seriously do it, and then like halfway through the debate, you like take off your headphones and just keep yelling into your mic. And I'm hitting the gritty on you.
You're not even like saying anything.
Yeah, I'm not speaking a single word.
Dude, we have some really funny skit
It's just bass boosted music that's playing on my end.
Hey, yeah.
And you have like that Tyler. You have that like that. You have that Tyler One quality mic, so it's just horribly peaking all the time.
Every TikTok live streamer has that quality mic. They're so bad.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about audio these days? You know, especially when you run a podcast.
It's so. Oh God, dude, every fucking TikTok live I see now is like just purely debate streams, and it's so annoying.
I mean, you like debate streams, right?
You can like debate streams. I don't care about debates in general. I think debates don't actually get shit done, and I just think they're so annoying.
Yeah, they're like, pretty fun though, right?
No, not for me at least as a viewer. I hate debate streams because it's like you hear a person
you don't
say
like two people try to outsmart each other, try to outspeak each other.
It's people going, "I prepared for this debate."
I do that to you. We do that to each other every single episode on the podcast.
Yeah, but it's never serious, JD. It's never over serious shit. And that's what it's like. It's like, yeah, we do it as a joke.
Okay, whoa. It's always serious, okay? Jimmy Dang is the most serious dude I know.
Renegade.
Renegade. Okay, and FNAF is important. Okay, that's literally our childhood.
Okay, but I have talked about that.
Listen, and the crying child's name is Evan. That is serious stuff.
I'll kill you.
Okay?
I'll kill you then.
I feel like you were willing to kill over it. Is that not serious?
It was real to me.
It was real to me.
No, but it's like I'm so tired of them because it's like you'll hear a person say something like somewhat sensible that you agree with, and then someone says the most brain dead shit, and it's like the entire stream is that person that says the most brain dead thing going, no. It's the whole fucking Family Guy bit of the donkey going,
just called,
it's like, oh my god,
it's just called debate, man.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Like I hate them because there's nothing that happens. When this ends, nobody's mind is changed. Nobody agrees or disagrees. Nothing gets changed by this. It's just ego stroking, and I'm so annoyed by it. It's so goddamn annoying to listen to. And it's like, it's every other fucking video sometimes. If like you're on TikTok and you try to scroll, sometimes it'll just be live stream after live stream. You won't even get videos in your feed.
I mean, I don't get those kinds of videos in my feed.
Yeah, because you're not on TikTok, JD.
It's because I don't have a feed.
Yeah, dude, it's like it's either I get one video and it's not a good video, and then I get like 4 ads in a live stream, and when I get these ads in a live stream, it like freezes my thing, so I have to wait for them to finish loading and play a bit before I can continue scrolling past it.
I'm just saying, James, that is one of the most advanced algorithms in the world. Recommending
really
you
not.
content that you would watch and enjoy and keep watching. And if if it keeps doing that for an extended period of time, I mean, there's only one common denominator here, James. That's you.
What's that?
That's you.
No, it's me hanging a rope.
No, that's the noose that I'm currently tying right now.
It's so goddamn annoying though. I'm like so done with it at this point. Speaking of being done with it, Rooster Teeth. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do it again. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so done with it.
You say I'm done with it every other time we talk about Rooster Teeth.
I don't engage with it, JD. But then it's like because I fucking like I keep my.
You say you don't engage with it, but you definitely do.
I don't engage with it, but because it's like I barely use Reddit, but like I like looking at the Transformers Reddit whenever I get a notification. I'll be looking at it, and then I'll get another notification while I'm looking at it for like a Rooster Teeth one, and it's just some of the dumbest fucking shit. They're so dumb. They're so fucking brain dead. I like actually. Like, hey guys, I have the genius take. Nobody on the Rooster Teeth podcast was on the Rooster Teeth podcast when it first began.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's what you're like, but instead of like getting too excited and doing that, you're actually just angry. Getting too angry.
Dude, I'm just wow. Good observation. You noticed that the 3 people there are not the 4 people.
I mean, why are you getting mad at him?
Before.
He's not wrong.
No, because it's the fucking 800th time I've seen it.
It's the implication.
It's been like this for almost a year now.
Yeah. Don't worry.
It's also people coming out of the fucking woodwork.
It's gonna stop eventually, maybe.
People coming out of the woodwork going, I don't recognize any of them. Have you not?
It's because I made a bot that just constantly put out like the same take over and over again.
I wish.
AI generated by ChatGPT just so it would notify you and make you angry.
Dude, I genuinely wish so much that's what it was.
What if one of these days, like maybe like a year later, I come out and it's actually that case where all of that anger is because I've been gaslighting you by making alt accounts and doing that?
I wish, JD. I do wish that.
And then we just make a whole like crapshoot special where we just go through a list of all the Reddit accounts I've made and the ones that you've seen.
You've been giving me trauma.
Yeah, I'm the one who's been like making your hairline recede, making you grow gray hairs, making your wrinkles pop out just a little bit more.
Yeah, that happens all on its own.
Yeah, make your crow's nest a bit more pronounced.
Crow's nest.
Yeah,
I know you meant crow feet, but
yeah, there's so much crow feet to get a crow's nest.
I use all those feet to make a nest. But no, it's just people like I haven't seen these people before. Who are they? And it's like when was the last time you guys listened to the podcast?
Like
5 years ago. Right, and then it's like, then why are you all coming out at the same time now? Like, why is it all of a sudden now?
Well, because now I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Projects.
Well, you see,
you've never dropped the podcast and then re-watched it later on.
They said it was new people, so I decided to come and look, and I saw it was new people, and I'm like, I don't like change.
I said, why did they change it?
Why change what isn't broken? The people didn't want to do the show anymore. They don't have a choice.
Why change what?
The audience member chooses.
Why change when it wasn't broken? It's like, did you watch it when it wasn't broken? No.
Yeah, exactly. Or people going, I stopped watching when Bernie left. Cool, stop watching then. It's not coming back. He retired.
Well, James, how are you supposed to grow the Rooster Teeth podcast community if you keep telling people to leave, to stop watching?
Because these aren't new people. This isn't growing. It's fucking imploding on itself because these people are coming out of nowhere being like, I've always been here actually. I speak for the majority. Do you? Or do you just say the same fucking 3 things on every episode? There's a person. I found this out. There's a person. Every single episode writes the same thing. And somebody's called him out for it. And I'm like, holy shit. I thought I was going insane because I was like,
because it's a bot, James. Account.
It is a bot. But it's a person going, I wish I would come back to YouTube. And it's on every single episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think that's just
on YouTube. They put
That's
the
gonna
full
become-
episodes on YouTube as well.
That's gonna become the former and latter, that like what it is to your brother, but that's that phrase to you. Or it's like just put it on YouTube. And that's gonna make you fucking blow up like how former and latter does to your brother. Why are you saying that? Just say. Why you gotta use those words?
But it's like it is on YouTube. They
Stop
made a
saying
whole
put it on
channel.
YouTube. Just go watch it on the website. It's 2 clicks away.
Firstly, it was so easy to go watch it on the website. You can just go do that. You can listen to it on Spotify. You never need it to just watch it on YouTube.
You put it on YouTube.
Literally going to anywhere else to watch it helps them more. Well, I don't want to help them. Then why do you care? Then why the fuck do you care? Just shut the fuck up.
I want to watch it on YouTube.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I like how you said you weren't going to get into this, but now you're into it.
I'm in, baby. I'm not knee deep. I'm swimming.
Have you seen? Well, actually, I wanted to bring this up earlier, but I forgot.
Yeah.
This is way out, kind of out of left field, but
Okay.
but maybe you're happy to just get off the Rooster Teeth
I am,
topic.
dude. I'm happy to talk about anything else.
Back to
Really,
Elon
have I
Musk.
seen what? Oh,
Back
no.
to back to Elon Musk.
Okay, maybe I might not be happy.
Do you do you know that Elon Musk's one of his ex-girlfriends, Amber Heard, did a Mercy cosplay for him? Did you know that?
Are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you. There's a picture of it.
Oh my god.
Elon Musk. I don't know why this. Oh, I saw an Asmongold clip. I got recommended an Asmongold clip, and it said something like,
Dude, it's the first. It's the first auto like result.
"Really?
What the fuck?
I told you, it's in there." I think it's like
Fuck?
that is like the most random thing I've heard
it
recently.
looks so weird.
It's Elon Musk. I think it was something like Elon Musk asked Amber Heard to do a Mercy cosplay, and then she did. And I have no idea why. I have no idea how that happened. It just, does he play Overwatch?
This feels gross. Though, like, look at this feels weird. This feels.
Why? What's so weird about Amber Heard being an angel or cosplaying as an angel?
I don't know, man. Maybe because she's not. But also, it's just like, was this during her and Johnny Depp's like relationship, or like,
I don't know.
yeah, like when does this come from, or like even then, like, why? It feels like one of those like really private things you're never supposed to see.
I like how there's a picture of it and it's released now. It's public.
It's also like so low quality.
It was taken on a phone inside of a dark bathroom.
Right. It's like, again, this was never a thing that we were supposed to see.
And with that, that's where we'll end it, I think. Unless you have
Is
something.
it really? That's where we're ending it?
Yeah, I mean it's been an hour, so these are generally an hour long. I like to cut it short just in case anything wrong
Oh my god,
happens.
I didn't realize my Google said safe search is on.
Yeah, you always have to turn safe search on because I know what you search normally. So let's
No,
not
I
get
didn't
onto
even
this
know
today.
that was
Maybe
a
next
thing.
episode. Huh?
This is the first time I've ever gotten
Thank
that
you
notification.
for watching.
What is this?
If you
What am I
enjoyed,
missing?
you should subscribe, and you'll be able to see when these episodes come out, which is every Sunday, by the way. For the past like 3 years, anniversary went by, we didn't say anything about it.
Did we need to? Maybe.
No.
Should we have? No.
No, probably not. Anyway, though, that's it for me. If you like James, you'll be able to find him in the links in the description. And that's, James,
Pretty much it.
bring us out.
So, I'm currently drawing the marionette from a